What was it like for you to go to college?
Okay. Well, I only had 8 years of schooling. Then I had to stay home and help my parents until I got through with my illness. And then God was able to get a job in York, being a cook and nanny and whatever for a family that had a little child that I had to take care of. And I worked there for about 2 years. Got $3 a week and room and board. And near the end, I really got $5 a week. And I saved every penny I could so that I could go to school. And then someone spoke to me about going to Beulah College in California. Well, that didn't go over big with most people, and I can understand. It sounds like a ridiculous thing to go to high school in California, to our brethren in Christ, Beulah College, a high school. But this impression came to me, and I mentioned to my pastor, and I think he thought perhaps I was a little bit off key. And I mentioned it to some other people, and they didn't. And I can understand because it does look ridiculous. But I could not earn my way through at Messiah College because there were fewer chances to get work. And my father said he cannot pay my way to go to school. And besides, he wasn't interested in my going to high school. My oldest brother went to high school, and he said, I can't go to school and be a Christian. So he thought I couldn't be either, I guess. So then another problem was, what will I tell my lady that I'm working for, that I'm going to go to school? Well, I decided I must settle this because some people were against it, and I had to just strike out on my own convictions. I went to my room and I knelt on my bed and I prayed, Lord, I have to know what to do. And I was troubled that would I be able to do it physically, since I had that physical problem? Would I be able to do it financially, because nobody seemed to be able to help me? Would I be able to keep spiritual, because my brother didn't keep following the Lord because he went to high school? But I went and prayed, and the Lord said, if you will obey me, I'll take care of all 3 of those problems. But if you don't, I will not be responsible for them. And then he gave me a verse. The path of the just is as a shining light that shineth more and more unto the perfect day. And I saw light clear across Pennsylvania to California, to Beulah College. And so then I just went ahead, even though I didn't seem to be, not everybody accepted my idea, but one thing I must say, my mother was always with me. And I think she always had a feeling that I would be a missionary. And then after I finished my school in California, I was 23 when I started high school. And so I finished 4 years there, and then I wanted to stay there. But while I was there, I had to work. And one place I went to work, I had to walk, I don't know how far it was to Euclid Avenue from the school. I think David would know if it's a mile or what it is. And then I would take a bus down to Ontario and go into the home, and she'd make me scrub my arms up my hands and arms up to my elbow, and then go to the kitchen and cook the supper. And then when I wash dishes, now be careful. These dishes came from Germany. You can't be careful not to break anything. Well, I didn't stay there very long. But one place, a lady, Dr. Craven, his wife, needed somebody, and she called the school and she said, we need a girl, and we want the sanctified kind. She said, we don't know what that means, but we want the sanctified kind. And for some reason or other, they chose me. And so I worked for her and had a very, very pleasant time there. And so then when I finished high school, then I went to Messiah. The Lord said, I want you to go to Messiah now. And some good people said, the Lord told me to pay your way. You see, God said, I'll take care of you financially. And they paid my way to go to Messiah. And I had 4 years there and got a Bachelor of Religious Education degree. And after that, they weren't ready to send me yet. So I went to God's Love Mission in Detroit. My next school was God's Love Mission in Skid Row mission work. And I worked there for 2 years. And then the mission board called and said, would you go to Africa? And so, but you must get a BA degree and a teaching certificate. And go to a school that gets that. Messiah College was not yet giving a BA degree. So I went to Elizabethtown College for a year. And got my BA degree and my teaching certificate. And then that was in the spring. And then in the fall, I went to Africa.